tēnā koutou katoa. Look, my worst days of school were speech days, and here I am with speech day in the principal's office. Lots of principals. I am Nicola from Hamilton Waikato Tourism, the regional tourism organisation for the Māori Waikato, which I'll explain as we go through. Little did I know that Jeremy was going to have us drawing circles. I've already prepared my circles. So hopefully that earns some points. So a beautiful circle for our region is a hobbit hole, so hopefully some of you recognise those pictures and those images. They're what we talk about in our tourism sector in the Māori Waikato as our hero experiences. So Hamilton Gardens right here in Kirikiriroa, Hamilton movie set in Maramarapirako, and the Waitomo glowworm caves in Waitomo, obviously. Lots of experiences down there. We're well known, of course, for raglan, Geelong tea. There's lots and lots of experiences here in our region. A little bit about us and what hospitality and tourism means. If you do a little Google search, you get some of these terms that I'm going to throw on the screen in front of you. But more importantly now, coming out of the, what did you call it, Mary? COVID interruptus, is more of a focus on the Te Aki promise and building back the visitor sector in a meaningful way that is caring for our people in place and our culture. So everything that we do now in the visitor sector has that lens to it. Are we contributing to our community and to our well-being? The tourism sector is often seen as put a sign at the end of the gate, do this job while you're getting your real career. It's seen as quite lightweight, but there's actually quite a system behind the tourism visitor experience. I don't expect you to read all that. We're not going to do a test on that particular piece later. But you can see here that there's a lot that goes on in the visitor sector. We're just a small piece of that over to the right. With Tourism New Zealand, TIA, Tourism Industry Aotearoa, there's lots more that I haven't even put up there in terms of Hospitality Association, B&B associations, holiday park associations for everything. But there are a lot involved before it gets to the visitor at the bottom who's engaging with the operator. There's lots and lots of people engaged and employed in each of those stages. The Māori Waikato, that's our region, yes. The Waikato region for Smart Waikato for Te Waka also includes Coromandel and Taupo. For us as a regional tourism organisation, just putting up and reiterating the next piece that I'm going to talk about, numbers, is for this, the Mighty Waikato, the heartland. More circles. Jeremy, look at this. So numbers-wise, look, people think the visitor sector and they think there's nothing really here in the Waikato. Isn't that Queenstown or Rotorua's job? Isn't that where you go to work in tourism? No, we absolutely put our foot down on that. The Waikato is an absolutely hub of visitor experiences. You can see there the visitor spend in the green graph. We're fourth for domestic spend up and down the country. So that's back into the map, the Mighty Waikato in the heartland. That's not Taupo and Coromandel. Fourth for domestic spend. Fifth for international. So we punch above our weight. We are an important visitor destination. Those two numbers there, the fourth and fifth, that's actually $1.9 billion worth of visitor spend per annum. 1.9 billion. 12,000 people are employed in the visitor sector in that Māori Waikato map that you saw before. So we are an employer. Every time you go out for dinner, you go on holiday, you engage at a bus stop, wherever that might be, that's a person that you're talking to as an employee. 88,000 delegates attended events in our region, business events in the last 12 months as well. It's 653 business events. So people often will come to a business event, something like this maybe, they'll have a great experience, return with their family on holiday, and then look favourably at that place to send their kids to school, to university, to invest, work and move to live in that region. We're the shop front. What have I got there on the right? 1.2 million visitor guest nights in commercial accommodation. Again, those commercial accommodations employ housekeeping staff, front of house, food and beverage, you name it. Lots of people are employed in that sector. As a regional tourism organisation, the work that we focus on, in circles again, is domestic marketing. We market to the domestic New Zealanders coming to visit the Māori Waikato, or international people while they are here. We will encourage them to come and visit and spend time in our region. We encourage business events to come here. We support our industry to grow their capability, all on a digital platform. So all of that has a wide range of skills and experiences within. If you talk to people about what jobs there are, I'm getting stand up already, what jobs there are in the visitor sector, often people just think of these sort of top line visitor jobs or jobs that engage with visitor sector. We often hear, oh, that's just something to do while I'm getting my real career or my real degree at university. Well, bully to that, there's many of us who have made a career in tourism and in the visitor sector. I've just picked on just a few, and because we're a creative sector, creative team, everything's all scattered on there. There's no nice tidy lists. There's such a wide range of jobs that are available and career choices within the visitor sector. Some of them are, the front of house at a restaurant. If you go to a restaurant, you get great food, but you get crappy service, what are you going to remember? So those people are important right the way through our sector. Some of these are accountants and marketing people, they're degree jobs, degree careers, but we need them all in the visitor sector. So if kids don't see themselves in the visitor sector, they want to get their degree, they can still come and work in the tourism sector. That's fun. We're the fun sector. The future. So Maddie's done some Googling, but the future of tourism, the future of high-value tourism, which is a term bandied around since COVID, everyone adds value. Doesn't matter who they are. If they're spending money, they're adding value to our community and employing people. But the digital age is upon us. We've even developed our own, we've developed 3 so far digital experiences. And so people will come and use 360 photos, Google Maps, all of those things to engage digitally and get a sample of what they can do when they come here. Instagram influencers, holy heck. A lot of people are making their travel decisions now on what Instagrammers are saying. It's quite a phenomenon, really, for my old head. And then sustainable travel. So people are more sustainably minded. There's a whole sector behind sustainable tourism that's growing traction. We did wonder in a post-COVID world whether people would still travel to little old New Zealand, bottom of the earth, with the flight shaming in the Northern Hemisphere. Our visitors are still arriving in droves. They're staying longer, and so that footprint is actually lighter when they're here, and they're looking at more sustainable options when they are here. So visitors are still coming. We are still a live sector. We are bouncing back from COVID interruptus. That was a hell of a time for our sector, but we're coming back. My message to you in the education principles is that tourism, the visitor sector, is an absolute career choice. It does not have to be the light-hearted job while you're getting your real degree. If it is, get your accounting degree and come on back. We're fun.